Hi everybody, it's me, Angie. I'm back. How are you all doing today? I promised I'd come back and show you me making a book. It might be done in a couple of parts though, because it might be long actually. So I thought we'd get started. I have tried to organise a little bit, which, well, we'll see how we get on. No doubt there's probably a few bits that I've missed. So anyway, today we're going to use the lovely graphic 45 paper, and I've got a paper crafting book here called Sweet Sentiments. Sorry, that's a bit shiny. Yeah, it's a beautiful book, absolutely gorgeous. And there, I was thinking about, there's lots. I don't know if you've ever seen this book before. Pad, I should say, it's not a book. Paper pad. It's basically sweet sentiments like Easter and Valentine's and everything like that. So I picked today, I'm going to do the violet bouquet or buckets, depending on where you come from. Right then, so this is the paper. I just got, actually the only thing I didn't get out was the book, which is a bit stupid. Let's just get a book. Let's get a book to cover. Come out, come out, come out. Oh, sorry. Right, there we go. Got a book. So this is a diary. It's a 2017-2018 diary. Yeah, so it's got all of this year. Well, no, actually, it's got half of this year, going from August onwards. So it's academic, so it's all right for children and stuff like that. And I got it in Poundland. Obviously, it was £1, which is good bargain. So first thing I'm going to do is cut the paper to size. So what I need to do, as I'm going to do it, is it doesn't quite fit on the book that way, like that. It doesn't quite fit, it's a bit short. So what I do is, when I'm covering my book, is I cut a piece to that length. Hang on, let's get it straight, and then mark it with a pen or pencil on the flip side, which is there. Don't know if you can see that, just there, like that. And then get my trusty cutter. Not sure if you'll get all this in, but yeah, I think you can actually. So get my trusty cutter, and because it's 12 by 12, it doesn't really matter which way around you do it. And then move that out of the way. Try and get it as straight as possible. And cut. So this now I'm going to cut into half. Just going to fold it in half, pinch it at that end, pinch it at that end, turn it over, and then that's the halfway mark there. Okay, so we've got two pieces, one for the front, one for the back. Now depending on which way round I want the flowers to go, should I have them that way? What I always do is I always mark the top, so that when I'm gluing it I don't stick it on the wrong way round. So I just put a T on the back. For the spine of the book, which is this bit, what I'm going to do is cut a piece of this, which is not this way, the back side of it, like that. I'll show you now. So that needs to be the same length as that. The easiest way to do it is, I'll take this bit off, the bit that says graphic 45, like that, and then it needs to be the same length as that. So this, get that level. Oh. I'm sure there must be an easier way of doing it, but I haven't found it yet. Well, everybody does it different, don't they? You can do it any way you want. Right, okay. So, oh, there's a little sliver there. So now we've got the binder, we've got the two, the front and the back. Okay, so next step is to get rid of that. It doesn't take very long actually. A lot of it is just personal preference as to what you want to decorate your book with. So let's just check. You can still see it. Yes, you can. Piece of card, another piece of card. There's those two cards. So I'm going to get my trusty glue. Put the book there. Trusty glue. I always got to glue it on a piece of card or something. So I've got just the craft lace. I got it from the Works. It's tacky glue. Works really well. Oh, it's a bit crowded up, isn't that? Oh, sticky, man. Sticky. And then just put some glue on it. Which is a bit difficult because it's getting to the bottom of it now. Like this, like that. La 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 la. La 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 la. Put plenty on. Okay. That'll do. And leave it upside down in the pot because otherwise you'll be just start dribbling back down and you get rid of that glue. So what I do is I get a paintbrush with some water on and just loosens it up a little bit. It doesn't stop it being any stickier than it already is. It's easier to spread, she says, as she spreads it all over the place. Yeah, there we go. So this is step number 1. Okay, like that. Put that in the pot. Now I'm going to stick this on the book. The most important thing is obviously getting it straight. Plus, because you've put a bit of water with it as well, it's movable. Wait a minute. So it doesn't matter if it's a bit too long, because what you can do once it's stuck down, what you can do is if you get an emery board, you can just shave that off. So the most important bit is here, getting that nice and flat and actually on. And what I like to do is get a paintbrush, because this has got like an indent, is just to work my way down without ripping it, obviously. Let's move it. Hang on. It's a bit fiddly, but push it down with your fingers first so that you don't rip the book, rip the paper, I mean. And just run a paintbrush, giving a little bit there, run the paintbrush down, same on the other side. Push it in gently with your fingers. I did my nails, folks, but the nail varnish that I got from the chemist. It was reduced to a penny. I know, a penny. How mad is that? So I thought I'll have that, but I'm not really sure about the colour, but never mind, it's better than looking at monkey nails. Yeah, so you've got like a ridge there, that's indent, and an indent in there, because obviously you want it to really, really adhere to that. Like that, like that. So, we got that far. Don't worry about these bits, because, as I said, if you get an emery board, when you finish the whole book, and you can just file that off. And it is surprising when you use the emery board how easily it files off, or a little bit of sanding block or whatever, anything you've got like that. So that's the start. Put the book to one side, and then we'll do this, the front and the back. So we've got the top. That's just a matter now of applying glue to this. Blobby, blobby, blobby. Thing is, the more you put on, the easier it is to work it onto the actual front of the book and the back of the book. Yes, like that. That's probably enough. We have to get some more. I have got some more actually somewhere, but it's not that one. A little bit of water on the brush just to loosen it up. A little bit more water just to loosen it up, so it's easier to spread. It's a bit like wallpapering the walls, isn't it? Not that I do wallpapering. I'm not very good at I can do everything else, I just can't do wallpapering. I can't match it up, no matter how hard I try. In our house, I do all the preparation of the room. I paint, undercoat, paint, everything. And then my husband comes along and puts a bit of wallpaper on, and everybody comes in and goes, "Oh, Aunt, you've done a lovely job." I think, "Oh, cheers then." There we are. And stick it on, because obviously it's got the T on the top, so I know that's the top. What I tend to do is get it as near to the edge here without being right in there, because if you go in there, then when you open it up, it curls. So let's go up a bit. See, you can move it a little bit like that. Flatten it down. Firm but gentle. Firm but gentle is the way forward. And this bit here, you just fold over, because on this side I'm going to put some washi tape, because the book is pink, and I got some, I hope I've got some washi tape that's purple. If I haven't, I will get some, just to sort of fit the inside of the book out. Right, so that's the front done. Now we're going to do the back. Looks good, doesn't it? Not bad for amateur. That's amateur actually. So let's do the back. Turn it over. Glue. Big blobs of glue. All the way around. Sorry if you can't see this. I'm hoping you can, and it is upside down because the T's at the bottom. Never mind, don't matter. No matter, only matters when you put it on. Right, get my brush with a bit of water on. Spread it all over. Come back. And I'm just going to keep it in real time, because I've watched videos before that have been speeded up, and I like to see it being done, but that's just me. That's nobody else, just me. I like to watch every little step of it, you know, the thought process that goes into it, and you know, when you're decorating or creating something, because I think that's just as important as actually showing you what you do. So T's at the top, look, so just double check that, and then this goes along the edge as opposed to in the oh, stop saying mange, we're at it again. There, like that, nice flat, and then fold it over. So it's a little bit long there, look, but I'm not worried about that at all, because that all can be nail filed off the emery board. There we go. Da, da, da. How quick was that? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Job done. Job's a good un. There we are. So now I can get rid of this paper. So what I like to do with my books, not everybody likes to do it, I like to actually distress it around the edges. So I have got some somewhere. There it is. Distressing Tim Holtz one. I have got other inks as well, but this is just coming in. And this is called Seedless Preserves. I can get it open. Wow. Little sponge. But God knows what's on it. And then just get a bit on the corner, and I sort of rub it on. That's probably a little bit too much, but it just sort of, I don't know, I don't know how it does it, but it just ages it instantly. It's just got a big thick bit. I do like really thick in the corner, and then around down the edges, just like lightly, and then we're coming in from the corner again, so it's a bit darker, like that. And when I sort of emery board this off, what I'll do is I'll go back over it again if I need to, but I probably won't need to. There we are. A lot of this won't be seen anyway. And do the edges of this bit as well. Is that on there? No, no matter. Don't matter. No matter. Doesn't have to be perfect, because nothing in life is perfect. If you wanted it perfect, then you would have to buy it from a shop, machine made or whatever, mass produced. I don't know what that is on there. It might be a bit of glue actually. So yeah, I think it is glue. So I do down here as well as in the corner. And you can be as creative as you want. You don't have to do this. You can do whatever you want. It's just how I like to do mine. And nobody says there's no set rules with crafting. You just do whatever makes you happy. And whatever you like, your style, your ideas. And you don't have to copy anyone else. Just do what you want to do. So yeah, so there we are. A little bit down there. So there we have it. Because some of this is going to get covered up anyway. Once I start decorating it, a lot of it will, well, not all of it, but some of it will get covered up. So that's that done. La la la, da da da. I'm just going to use the blower a minute. Just dry it off a little bit, just so that it don't rub off on everything. I'm not worried about drying off the back, because I'm not going to be decorating the back, I'm decorating the front at the moment. I don't know if you could heard anything I said then, but yeah. So my first part of my process is I like to put something down here, all right, and then work my way across the book. So I'm going to find some trim, something like this, which is like, what do you call that? Applique? Not applique, is it? Fancy trim. There, like that. Let's turn it around. So then you just look and see what you like. Not what anybody else likes, what you like. Oh, I have put my glue. Put my glue gun on. No. Right, gonna have to wait now because I haven't put my glue gun on. Damn it. So yeah, what you can start doing is building all your ideas. Obviously mine's going to be purple. I have purple bits, purple flowers. There's some flowers there. I'll get some more flowers out. So these are really nice, these poppies, they're really nice. And all I do is, oh, that's a nice one. What I do is, as well, is when I go, we've got a warehouse, it's called Regina's in Fish Ponds in Bristol. And they sell absolutely everything again. I don't know if they've got an online store actually, I could check that one. But they do like bunches of flowers for like 99p, all different flowers, and you get a bunch of them on a stick. Oh, what's a stick? What's a stick? I'll show you. I'll go and get a thing and show you. Like this, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heads, and sometimes they've got little bits coming off them as well. And I get the bunch for 99p, and then I just pull all the heads off like that. And they got leaves as well. I just pull the heads off, and then I've got like lots of flowers. And you get for 99p, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8, between 8 and 10 flowers, depending on what bunch it is. So I like them. I do like them. I need something lighter though. Ooh, there's some lighter ones. Maybe one of those because they're a bit dark. There's a lighter one. Another lighter one. And some leaves. These leaves actually came off of the, what are they? Poppies. Yes, they come off the poppies. So I never ever use things as they come. I always alter them in some way. So that's 2 leaves. Maybe have another 2 leaves like that. Sorry. So I've got some leaves. What I do with the poppies, well, before I cut this bit off, I'll take the plastic off because once it's on the book, you don't want all that plasticky stuff. So we take the plastic off. Then when the glue gun's heated up, what I do first of all is I attach with a little bit of glue that to that, and then I snip that off so it lays flat on the book. So you have got to do a bit of altering with them, but it's worth it because I'm using one of those, aren't I? God, I'm messy already. These are really nice, these flowers. And what you can do, I don't know if I've got any here actually, is get a bead like a pearl and stick it in. I got one with a pearl in anywhere? Let's have a look. Don't think I have. Oh, there you go. There's one. So all you do is you get the open flower like that, because that's how they come on the bunch. Well, they came in a big spray, and then all you do is you just stick a pearl in, a purple pearl, whatever colour pearl you want really, pink, purple, whatever, and then that becomes something you can use on your projects. So it goes from that, which has just got horrible white plastic bit in it, because they're all like that. I'll show you, they're all like it. These are just ones I've pulled the heads off flowers, bunches of flowers I got. There was just loads of these with it. So yeah, I just stick a pearl in there, and then it's usable. You can do that with any flowers, any coloured flowers. And when I go to Regina's and get some more flowers, what I'll do is I'll tape me dismantling them and showing you what you can do with them. That's if you don't already know, or if you'd like to know. So what are we having? Hang on. Oh, I've got myself in a mess. So that one's done. So just take the plastic off, look, because it's not going to sit flat on the book. That one. And then we need a bit of, can you see this? Yeah, I think so. Right. So we need some glue, so we can stick that down first. I got lots and lots of different trims, but you just find something you like, because that's exactly what I do. I just find a trim that I like, because I've got millions and tons of different trims. But you just got to find something you like. See that one? That's another one you could put on. That's nice as well, isn't it? It's quite nice actually. I quite like that. Do I like it enough though? Do I prefer that to that? Nah, I prefer this one. But it's just all a matter of taste, all a matter of preference. Whatever you want to do, just make it your own. Because that's what I do. I make everything my own. Right, let's get rid of that. Don't need that. So what have I got? I got 3 poppies. I got that purple one there. I'm not keen on those. I have got some tiny ones that I made out of foam. Foam, sorry, or whatever they call it. Yeah, the little ones. All they are is just a little. You cut the foam out in that shape with a die cutter, or you can cut it with a pair of scissors. And all you do to get it to curl up like that is you just put the heat gun on it like that, and it just curls up. And then I just put a little hole in the middle, and I use some stamen. like that, stamen like that, fold it in half, cut that bit off, so it's in two, and then just poked it through the hole. That's a pink one there. And then you've got a little flower to use on your projects. Easy peasy. Easy, easy peasy. Yeah, so I don't know, we might use that. Might use that. And I've got some other ones as well. Where are they? I'm going to put these away a minute while we're waiting for I think the glue gun will be done now. I'm so messy. I'm so messy. Where's my other flowers? Like the green ones. Where are they? I think I left them out. I'm so unorganised, aren't I? Never mind. We'll get there in the end. Oh, that's really annoying, that is. Have I not left them out somewhere? My green ones, my green flowers, where are you? No, no, no. Oh, I don't know what I've done with them. It's like a bag of green rosebuds and stuff. Oh, there they are. I found them. Found them! This is my little rosebud things that I put in between. And I've got some cream ones there. I've also got that bag what I showed you. I got a country basket of bits and pieces. I'll keep that there as well. So we'll just see how it develops and what it grows into. Right. So let's do this bit first. Let's put this on this trim. So just decide where you want the trim to, from where to where. So I'm going to go with it being there, like that, and stick it down. Yeah. So glue gun, work your magic. You can see this. Yes, you can. So all the way down the edge, as much as possible to get it all in one go, and then you can get it straighter that way. She says, hoping. Right, just do it little bit by little bit, Ange. That's not working. I think it's because it's paper. I don't like it. Oh. Tut, 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 tut. This has been screwed up, this trim. My little glass jar. I got a glass jar. It's quite wide. I got it from Poundland, and I put all my bits in it because I'm a bits and pieces person. That's a nightmare. So is that straight? Straightish, isn't it? Oh, that'll be fine. It's handmade. Got to expect it. If you want it perfect, like I said, there's not a lot in this world that's actually perfect. I don't profess to be perfect in any way, shape or form. Stick that down. Get a glue stick. There we are. And stick this down and then I'll cut it. Yeah. I always say at the beginning when I'm starting a project, I'm going to get my sponge. I get a one of those like the washing up sponges. You cut it in half. I got one here somewhere. find one and I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, you know the scary sponges? If you get one of those and cut it in half lengthways and get a little tiny container of, like a Tupperware container or a takeaway container or something like that, plastic, put some water in it, put your sponge in it, and then when you burn your finger, if you just put it in instantly, it stops it from burning. But I never do it. I always say I'm going to, and I never do. Especially with things like this. So little tiny dobs, just to flatten it down, to keep it down. Like that. Like that. You need a tiny little bit. Tiny, tiny little bit. Tiny bit. There you are it. So we got our, oh, that's not very flat, is it? Never mind. So we got our trim on. It's a bit wonky, but never mind. Like I said, let's find some beading. Pearl trim. Pearl trim. Try using this new one. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see. Do I like it? Sort of wasted on there. I can't really see it. That'd be a no then. What about this? Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll have that. So it's to there. And basically, you can decorate it any way you want. You just use your imagination and see what you like. Let me glue this on now. Like that. Don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, I think so. Let me have a look. Yeah, you can see it. So, what we've been doing today then, what have I been doing? Went to work. I had a pig of a morning because we're short staffed, and I spent the whole morning on the shop floor on my own with no help whatsoever, so all the customers just had to wait. Yeah, it was a challenging morning, but never mind, it was only till 1, so that's straight. There we are. That. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Nice. So next thing to do is start assembling. Oh yeah, let's do the poppies. So if you pull the head back thing off, you want it still to be attached to the actual flower, and then push that on, let it dry, so you know it's attached to the back. Let's do that one. Let's do this one. Don't know if you can see, like that, little dab of glue on there, then push the actual silk onto it, so that when you snip this right off, it's not going to fall apart because it's still going to be stuck. And this one, I'll see. Hang on. Little dab of glue, blob of glue, whatever you want to call it, dob or blob, whatever you like to call it. So then you're able to snip that right down, snip that plastic off, and it's still attached, and that's going to go on the book like nice and flat now. This one right down, still going to go on the book, and that one, stick it down. So yeah, there you have it. Now I haven't decided, because this is a bit of applique that I got from Colette, sorry, Garland, but I don't know whether to put it on the book because I'm not sure. Got some leaves, haven't we? Put leaves on because I still want to be able to see it, so maybe I'll put it down like that. Yeah, and then work down, work the flowers down. Will you be able to see it? Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, let's put it there. Right, so leaves. Now we're having the flowers. Like that. Like that. Yeah, this looks nice. And then we have some leaves. Basically, you play around with it till you find it how you like it. Yeah, that too. And I just think from a boring old, not old, a boring, let's stick some glue on there, look, boring book from Poundland, you can turn into a beautiful thing. Oh, I don't even know if that's sticking down. I need to get my thingy. Where is it? Press it down. Stay. You can always put more glue on them if you want. No. Put some more glue here. And there. Me like, me likes that. More glue. Like that. Hold it down. So if you get the main flowers in and then anything else, it just grows from there. You can zhuzh it up, and I'm going to definitely put that on there because I love it. I do love it. And I want to use it. I want to use it on something. So it's got, oh, is that the right side? Oh, that's the right side. So it's going on. Don't diver, just do it. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah. Got my fingers. So what do we need? What do we need now? We need some other flowers, don't we? Yes. So this one's nice. I'll put this one on. This has already been glued, look, because it's got the bead. So snip it off. You don't have to snip it all off actually, because you just on a slant so that you can slip it in somewhere. Well, that sounded wrong. You know what I mean. Like that. And hold it down till it sticks. Watch it grow. Watch your book grow. Your book cover, I should say. Right. These flowers here, I got them on a really long stem. They were on a really long stem. It was all covered in these and buds and stuff, so I just cut them all off. I think it was about £2 for the stem, but they just, I love them. They're absolutely lovely, lovely little fillers. They really are. Stunners. So let's see. We can put that one in a minute. Yeah. Well, the best thing to do when you're decorating is just place it in, see if you like it, and if you do, don't dither, just do it. And it's surprising how, surprising how, even though it's not the same colours, I pull these plastic things off as well then. It contrasts, it just looks really nice. Come along in it. Another one. Oh, try it. So now we're going to start coming down onto this, but I think we need another purple one. So what I'll do is I'll get a bead to put in there. I'll find a bead. Bead. Bear with me a minute, I'll just find a bead. My pink purple beads. Find the purple beads. These are the pink ones I bought yesterday and I chopped them up. But I know I need to dig down because they're all on the top. Is that purple? Yes. Is that? Yeah, that'll do. Put it in there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. So just a little bit of glue in here. And then make sure the bead holes are side to side. Stick it on. Like that. And then you can just watch it grow. Watch your book cover grow. Cut this down. Yeah, that'll do. Just a little bit. Put some extra in there. It's always best to have a look before you actually stick it in. I know that's probably the most stupid thing I've ever said, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so anyway, ladies and gents, the weekend's here. Can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I'm so glad the weekend's here. Put that in there. Yeah, and it's your creation then. It's whatever you want it to be. Do you know what I mean? To be fair, everybody thinks, oh my God, you know, oh, and that's really beautiful. But at the end of the day, that's how, as simple as it is. That's how easy it is. It's just doing your own style. I mean, the covering of the book was easy. You know, the paper's nice. It's not my most favourite graphic 45 paper, but I still like it. So that's all that matters. All that matters to me. In here. Right. Let's bring it down. I always use something to hold it down because you know, you find you're going to end up burning yourself at some point. Not that we're always burning ourselves anyway, aren't we? One of these then, shall we? Pretty things. Why me? I made these. Gorgeous. Just like that. So yeah, I mean, flowers are easy to make as well. I mean, I love making flowers. They're fun. They're very therapeutic too. And you just make up a batch instead of just making one or two. I make lots of flowers all in one go, and then all different colours. I mean, you might not think it, but it's surprising because those flowers are individual. No one else will have ever, do you know what I mean? They're not machine made, they're handmade, and they're mine. They're all mine. So yes, coming along with that. I need to bring some down on there a bit. Right, what else have we got? Let's have a look. These bits I cut up yesterday. I'll put some of that in. These are the ones I cut up yesterday from Country Baskets. Just pull those bits off. Like that. Let's put these bits, try and put these bits in, see. Go in there. Oh, that's all right. And what we used, I mean, we used 3 main flowers and lots of little ones. Bit of green leaf. Obviously this appliques. I'm going to stick down now because I like it. I like it a lot. What else can I use? What else nice is I got? Let's have a look. Right. Let's put some gems in. I got these from Country Baskets as well. What else we got? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, they go better, don't they? Oh, I tell you what I have got as well. I'm going to put in. I made some paper beads. Where are they? Let's have a look. These were fun. These were fun to make. Rolled paper beads. Easy as well. Easy to make. Really easy. Yeah. So purple. That's pink. Don't want that. That purple? That's pink-ish. Purple. So yeah, they're nice. I like them. And it's unusual. I think when you're making things, craft stuff, it's always nice to have some. People wonder, what's that? What's that in there? Because I always do that with all my cards as well. When I make cards, I put unusual things like paper beads and, you know, little gems, and just got to make it your own, haven't you? There we are. That's nice. Let's put some of this in. Let's get me little clippers. Clippers. I'm such a messy work. I don't know if anybody else is like me. I'm so messy. Everything's everywhere. Not sure about that. Perhaps I shouldn't have chopped it off. See? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Let's put that on. I bend it over a bit. If you bend it over, then you've got somewhere to... don't try not to stick it in your fingers. Ouch. Yeah, if you bend it over, then you've got somewhere to put the glue. Like a little platform for it, like that. Angie. Press it down. Press it down. How's that? Pretty, isn't it? I like it. Me likes it. I've got another one here. Chop that off. Another way. Another one there. And you just have them sort of poking out. You just get a little peep of them, as opposed to, everything doesn't have to be completely on display. Messy girl, messy girl. What else have I got? Oh, I got some gems. I'll put some gems on. These are called Bling in a Box rhinestones flowers. I got them off AliExpress. They were some silly money. I think they were only about £1.80 or something. And you got how many was in there? I don't know. A lot. But these are lovely because they just, when they hit, the light hits them, it's stunning. So let's put one in there. Big blob. Just peeping out. And then we'll have one down there. I need it to be peeping out though, that's the thing. I should put it, yeah, I'll just put it in there. There. It's nice, isn't it? What do you think? What do you reckon? You like? Right, I'm going to finish there, but I'm going to come back because obviously I'm going to finish it off because I've got the edge to do and I've got all this to bling up yet. But I'm going to have a clear up, tidy up, make a drink, and then I'll come back to you. So I'll see you in a minute.